Queen Anne, often overlooked in the grand narrative of British monarchs, reigned from 1702 to 1714. Her reign, though short, marked a period of significant change and upheaval in British history. Anne, the last of the Stuart monarchs, inherited a nation divided by religion and embroiled in European conflict. Yet, she navigated these challenges with a quiet determination, leaving an indelible mark on British history. Anne's reign witnessed the birth of Great Britain, a unified nation forged from the union of England and Scotland. It was an era of military triumphs, with the War of the Spanish Succession securing Britain's position as a dominant European power. Culturally, her reign saw the blossoming of literature and architecture, with figures like Jonathan Swift and Christopher Wren leaving their mark. Despite her accomplishments, Queen Anne's story is often overshadowed by her predecessors and successors. This essay aims to shed light on this often forgotten monarch, exploring her life, reign, and lasting impact on British history. Anne's story is not just about political intrigue and military victories. It is also a deeply personal one, filled with emotional struggles. Throughout her life, she grappled with ill health and personal tragedy. Yet she remained a steadfast figure, dedicated to her duty and her nation. By understanding Queen Anne, we gain a deeper appreciation for a pivotal period in British history, a time of transformation and the emergence of a global power. Anne's early life was marked by political and religious turmoil, casting a long shadow over her childhood. The constant upheaval and uncertainty of the times left an indelible mark on her formative years, shaping her outlook and character in profound ways. Born in 1665, she was the fourth child of James, Duke of York, younger brother to King Charles II. Her birth came at a time when England was grappling with significant political and religious changes, which would influence her life from the very beginning. Anne and her elder sister Mary were raised as Protestants despite their father's Catholic faith, a decision reflecting the religious tensions of the time. This choice was not merely a family matter but a political statement. As the country was deeply divided along religious lines, theirs was a childhood lived in the public eye, their every move scrutinized in a court rife with intrigue and shifting alliances. The constant surveillance and the need to navigate the treacherous waters of court politics were a daily reality for the young princesses. From a young age, Anne suffered from ill health, a constant throughout her life. Her ailments were numerous and varied, often leaving her bedridden and in great pain, which only added to the challenges she faced. She battled with gout, skin ailments and miscarriages, enduring painful treatments and constant discomfort. The medical knowledge of the time was limited, and the treatments she received were often as agonizing as the ailments themselves. These physical struggles, coupled with the turbulent political climate, shaped her character, fostering a sense of resilience and a deep-seated piety. Her faith became a source of strength, helping her to endure the many trials she faced. Despite the challenges, Anne found solace in close friendships, particularly with Sarah Churchill, later the Duchess of Marlborough, who became a powerful confidant and advisor. Their relationship was one of mutual support and influence, providing Anne with a much-needed ally in the often hostile environment of the court. Anne's relationship with her sister Mary was complex, marked by periods of closeness and estrangement. The bond between the sisters was tested by the political and religious upheavals of the time, as well as by their respective places in the line of succession. Their bond was tested by the political and religious upheavals of the time, as well as by their respective places in the line of succession. The pressures of their roles often put them at odds, yet their shared experiences also created a unique connection. Despite their differences, the sisters shared a common bond shaped by their shared experiences in the tumultuous Stuart court. Their relationship, though fraught with challenges, was a testament to the enduring power of family ties. Anne's early life, though challenging, provided valuable lessons in resilience, political maneuvering, and the importance of personal loyalty, preparing her for the challenges that lay ahead. These early experiences would serve her well in her later years as she navigated the complexities of being a queen in a time of great change. The year 1688 witnessed a seismic shift in British politics with profound implications for Anne and the future of the monarchy. This period was marked by intense political maneuvering and social unrest. setting the stage for a dramatic transformation in the governance of England. The Glorious Revolution, as it came to be known, saw the deposition of Anne's father, James II, and the ascension of her sister Mary and her husband William of Orange to the throne. This event was not just a change in leadership, but a fundamental redefinition of the monarchy itself. This bloodless revolution was fueled by widespread opposition to James's Catholicism and his attempts to assert absolute rule. The fear of a return to Catholic dominance and the potential for absolute monarchy galvanized various factions within England, uniting them against James. Anne, torn between loyalty to her father and her Protestant faith, ultimately sided with William and Mary, a decision that highlighted her pragmatism and religious conviction. Her choice was not merely a personal one, but a reflection of the broader religious and political currents of the time. The Glorious Revolution ushered in a new era of constitutional monarchy in England. This was a significant departure from the previous autocratic rule, laying the groundwork for a more balanced and representative form of governance. The Bill of Rights, passed in 1689, limited the power of the monarch, affirming the supremacy of Parliament. This document was a cornerstone in the development of modern democracy, ensuring that the monarchy could no longer operate without the consent of the governed. This shift in the balance of power had significant implications for Anne's future reign. She would have to navigate a political landscape where her authority was constantly checked by the will of Parliament, requiring a delicate balance of power and diplomacy. She would inherit a throne circumscribed by law, her authority tempered by the growing influence of Parliament. This new reality demanded a monarch who could work collaboratively with elected officials, a challenge that Anne would rise to meet. Moreover, the revolution solidified the Protestant succession, ensuring that England would never again have a Catholic monarch. This was a crucial development as it provided a sense of religious stability and continuity that had been lacking under James's rule. The events of 1688 left an indelible mark on Anne. She witnessed firsthand the fragility of power and the importance of public opinion. These experiences would shape her approach to governance, making her acutely aware of the need to maintain the support of both Parliament and the public. She witnessed firsthand the fragility of power and the importance of public opinion. The revolution underscored the necessity for a ruler to be attuned to the sentiments of the populace, a lesson Anne would carry with her throughout her reign. The revolution also highlighted the enduring religious divisions within England, divisions that would continue to shape politics throughout her reign. These religious tensions were not just a backdrop, but a central element of the political landscape, influencing decisions and alliances. Despite the turmoil, Anne emerged from this period of upheaval as a figure of stability and continuity, her claim to the throne strengthened by her unwavering Protestantism and her pragmatic approach to politics. Her reign would be marked by efforts to unify the nation and navigate the complex interplay of religion and politics, leaving a lasting legacy on the British monarchy. Upon the death of her brother-in-law, William III, in 1702, Anne ascended to the throne, becoming the first Queen Regnant of England. Her ascension marked the beginning of a new era, one that would be characterized by both conflict and cultural flourishing. Her reign, spanning 12 tumultuous years, was marked by significant political and cultural developments, transforming England's role on the world stage. The early 18th century was a period of rapid change, with England evolving from a relatively insular nation into a burgeoning global power. Anne's reign was dominated by the War of the Spanish Succession, a complex conflict that engulfed much of Europe. This war was not just a series of battles, but a struggle for balance of power, with far-reaching consequences for the entire continent. England, allied with Austria and the Dutch Republic, sought to prevent the unification of the Spanish and French thrones under the Bourbons. This alliance was crucial in maintaining the balance of power in Europe and preventing any single nation from becoming too dominant. Under Anne's leadership, England achieved a series of decisive military victories, most notably at Blenheim in 1704 and later at Ramillies and Malplaquet. These battles were not just military triumphs, but also symbols of England's growing influence and military prowess. These triumphs, spearheaded by the Duke of Marlborough, cemented England's status as a major military power, securing its interests in the New World and the Mediterranean. The Duke's strategic genius and leadership were instrumental in these victories, earning him a prominent place in British history. The war also had profound domestic consequences, fueling national pride and solidifying the role of Parliament in financing and directing military campaigns. This period saw the strengthening of parliamentary power, laying the groundwork for modern British democracy. Beyond the battlefield, Anne's reign witnessed significant cultural and intellectual advancements. The early 18th century was a time of great intellectual curiosity and innovation, with thinkers and artists pushing the boundaries of knowledge and creativity. The early 18th century in England was a period of intellectual ferment, with the rise of Enlightenment ideas and a flourishing of literature and the arts. This era saw the publication of groundbreaking works that would influence generations to come. Jonathan Swift published his satirical masterpiece, A Tale of a Tub, in 1704, a work that critiqued both religion and politics with sharp wit and insight, while Daniel Defoe, author of Robinson Crusoe, became a prominent voice in political journalism. Defoe's works not only entertained, but also provided commentary on the social and political issues of the day. In architecture, Sir Christopher Wren continued his prolific output, completing St. Paul's Cathedral and leaving an enduring mark on the London skyline. Wren's architectural genius helped shape the aesthetic of modern London, blending classical and innovative designs. Queen Anne's reign, though often overshadowed by the war, was a time of significant progress and cultural achievement, laying the groundwork for England's emergence as a global power. Her legacy is a testament to the resilience and creativity of a nation in the midst of transformation, setting the stage for the future British Empire.